Well, folks, a double downer for Syracuse, if you could think that way, but a big upper for Buffalo. Another Alcoa fantastic finish. Oh wait, they don't sponsor me again. I don't know if you would call it a double downer, but it definitely was a downer in Los Angeles Saturday. SU going out to see just how far they've come as a team under Doug Marrone. Because, this game was going to be a barometer for how far Syracuse has come. And if Saturday was any indication, they have a lot to do before they play with the big boys. I was kind of hoping SC, being on probation for all those transgressions several years ago, plus having, I think, the biggest ass wipe of a coach in the NCAA, mainly Lane Kiffin, was going to play into Syracuse's hands. But the truth is, Syracuse was just plain outclassed by a superior team, and it showed. Even though on the opening drive, Syracuse showed some promise. They marched right down the Coliseum turf, but they get inside the 10-yard line and they stall and only kick a Ross Krautman field goal. Then all I had to do was just sit there and watch Matt Barkley light up the Orange defense. Boy, did this dark horse for the Heisman Trophy really light up the Orange defense. 5 touchdown passes to 5 different wide receivers. If that doesn't show he's a contender, then I don't know what. There were some nice glimmers of hope for the Orange, though. How about that touchdown there, where Nassib throws backwards to Alec Lemon, who decides to make a meringue pie and throw a wounded duck of a touchdown pass to Van Charleston Chew. You think that ball did a flag? Much like it did when Antoine Bailey did the same pass 2 years ago against Notre Dame? 3 years ago, actually. Pardon me. And also, right there in garbage time, another nice touchdown pass from Nassib to Lemon again. Lemon decided to make some lemon lime soda on that catch. But that was all the highlights for the Orange that day. As I said, they were just outclassed by a superior Southern Cal team, 38-17. And how about this for news, Orange fans? After 32 years of being one of the charter members of the Big East, guess what? Syracuse is joining the ACC. They're going with Pittsburgh. Kinda makes you wonder. Loyalty counts for nothing, doesn't it? Although some rivalries will sadly end, some rivalries will start. But one rivalry I hope doesn't end is our rivalry in basketball with the Hoyas. I hope the schedule makers find some way to keep that rivalry going. But it'll be sad to see if St. John's, Seton Hall, Villanova, et al. Are no longer on the schedule. Truth, in football, this may be extremely beneficial for the Orange, but in basketball, I don't know. Of course, we get to maybe play Duke and North Carolina each season. There's a little thing. Boy, wouldn't we like to stick it to Mike Krzyzewski. And now, a change. Whoa, just like last week. Look at this. I wave my magic wand, and here I do. Switch uniforms. Alright, let's get one thing straight. I'm no Harry Houdini. But I should say, the first half of the game against Oakland looked like the Bills team of old. Couldn't get out of the way, couldn't move the ball, always stuck in neutral, always spinning its wheels. And Oakland was the one doing the moving. Heck, Oakland put up 21 points on the board. One because of a miscue, an interception. And then at the end of the first half, Ryan Lindell, the always on kicker, misses an easy field goal. And I'm thinking like Harry Ganton's stroker ace. Oh, hell, here we go again. But then, when I saw how Buffalo came out of the chute in the second half, I'm thinking, oh, hell, here we go again. And boy, was it, oh, hell, here we go again. Buffalo scored on every possession they had in the second half, and boy, did they light it up. First, a terrific touchdown run from Mr. I'm Not Michael, Freddie Jackson. Nice run there, and a nice horse collar tackle there by the defender. Boy, that really helps. And then we get marched down the field again, and a nice touchdown pass to Mr. Johnson. Now the go-to guy since Lee Evans departed for the Ravens. And then another touchdown by Mr. Jackson, and guess what? We're in the lead. Back came the Raiders, though. Nice drive down the field to make it 28-24. And then back came the Bills again for their fourth possession. Another touchdown pass from Ryan Lindell to the guy who I guess has solved our problems at tight end, Scott Happy Chandler. Oh, wait a minute. He was a baseball commissioner from long ago. Oh, well, that's the nickname I could come up with him. And, of course, even if I do accidentally drop a beer bottle while celebrating and the bartender thinks I'm throwing things at him, hell, it was a celebration. And then Raiders come right back down the field to another touchdown. A guy who wasn't starting at wide receiver for the Raiders when the year started had a huge game against the Bills, including that touchdown catch. But then Ryan Fitzpatrick showed he's got the bit in his teeth. He's showing he's the leader of this band of Bills. And with 14 seconds left, because Johnson went out on the final drive with an injury, a touchdown pass to one of the undrafted free agents from last year who stepped up to become one of the top receivers, David Nelson. And then we had to hold our breath there on that final heave Jason Campbell made. Heck, he almost completed that Hail Mary. Of course, me being the Catholic, I'm going, Hail Mary full of grace, don't let this Raider catch it. But she nearly turned her back. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I don't want God to hit me with any lightning. But God was shown on the Bills this day. Denoris Searcy came up with a ball when you should do with what everybody says a DB should do on a Hail Mary. Knock it down. He'll learn. Oh, he's just a rookie. But you know, we're 2-0 now, Bills fans. 38-35 in a cardiac-style finish. What a finish. Somewhat of a downer for the Orange. Maybe, if you call it that way. Of course, Toledo comes up next week. And also, the guys that have been the bane for the Bills' existence for the last decade or so come to Orchard Park. It's time to welcome Tom Brady and the Patriots. And time to finally beat those guys. I'm so sick of losing to the Patriots. Brady can go home and cry to Gisele Bundchen, and that would be just fine with me. I'm Ken Haas, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.